What's up, guys? I'm back here at home. It's a rainy day today, so this morning was pretty cold and wet outside. Just got one offset, or I did both sides offset by myself. I got them in there pretty good. I breached the cones, I think, once or twice on both sides, but for doing it my first time by myself, I did pretty good. Cut them some slack on their long breaks today. Our first break was like an hour and 15 minutes, but it was pretty cold and wet outside, and everyone was getting wet, so I can understand them taking it today. I'll cut them some slack today, but lunch was like an hour and 45-minute break, and then after that we got to go out and drive again. Switched up our class a bit, I guess, because we're getting into that time of our third week here to where we're getting mixed in with all the people that are coming back for retesting and stuff, so we're all mixed up a little bit now, but it was all right. I did really good driving, even though it was raining. Got to go under the speed limit even more when you're driving in the rain, but I did good. I need to work on my shifting and making it smoother. I think I got my turning pretty good. I think I could figure it out if I had to in a situation where I wasn't sure what to do, or someone wasn't there telling me. I think I could probably get over some of the curbs. I think I might pass my driving test. I had one situation driving back where he told me to stop because there was a guy that was speeding up to come down the road. He came through the stoplight and was just hauling ass, so he told me to stop, and I ended up blocking traffic for about a minute or so because we waited for him, and then a bunch of other people started coming. I blocked traffic for a minute. That would have been a fail probably, but I should have just went and let the motherfucker stop. If it would have been a motorcycle, I probably would have stopped for him, but if the instructor wouldn't have told me to stop, I would have just went and let the guy in the truck just stop, man. He shouldn't have been doing that anyway, and he would have known to stop by then anyway, so. I've seen some weird shit with people driving, too, lately. The other day we were, I don't know if I mentioned it on Saturday, we were driving, and some dude was at a stoplight with his back of his truck was full of wood. He just took off. All the wood flew out. Luckily, someone behind him, I don't know if it was somebody new or what, got out and helped him start loading the wood back up in his truck. But on the way home today, I had some GTA shit happen. I tried to record some of it, but all you can really see is the cops off in the distance. I saw cops coming, so we stopped to let the cop go by. And as he got closer to our intersection, we're at, this truck just took off, popped a curb, and just started taking off. And as we were going down, he got caught up at a stoplight ahead of us, so we caught up to him again, and he wasn't stopping, and then he just took off down 11th Street, and all of a sudden, two other cops up ahead caught up to him. They didn't block him off, but they peeled out and turned around and went off after him. I tried to get some better footage of it, but they were too far gone, so I didn't get that. On the way home, for some reason, there was two Mustangs sitting on a bridge, turned towards each other, blocking the road, so we had a big merging situation going on there, and I really hate it when dickheads try to freaking drive down the empty road and get way ahead of the line to merge into front of people. You guys are pieces of shit. Fucking hate you. I hope your cars break. Fucking, normally I would try to block that, but there were some cops behind the people coming down the road anyway. Normally I pull over there and I block everyone. I don't let them fucking come by me. I'll take up the whole other lane if I can. I'll go right down the middle of the road and just block both lanes so people can't do that. But yeah, people were going down about 1.5 miles down the highway there, trying to get into the front of the line, making people stop and let them in. I don't let people in past a certain point. If you aren't ahead of me when I get in line, I won't let you in. I'll drive right into the side of your car, man. Shouldn't be doing that, but I won't be able to do that if I'm driving a truck, I guess. Even though it'd be way easier to block the whole road, I'll just block the whole road. You can't get by. There was a couple of trucks behind us blocking them when we started. I wish they would have just kept going on that lane and blocking everybody, but ambulance came flying by and it went the other way. It wasn't even going up there, so we stopped to let him in. It wasn't even going there, but a bunch of weird drivers out today, I guess. But it got real nice during my drive. Right about the time I got in, it got a little nicer outside, so I didn't have to drive in the rain too much. Even though it's still wet outside, I had to drive slower and with more caution than normal. Normally you go about 5 miles under the speed limit. You don't want to go 5 over like you would if you're driving in your car. You got to go 5 under. And then if it's raining, you're supposed to go about a third, I think, of what the speed limit is. So around where we drive, they just say go 10 under, which is a little more probably than you would need to normally, but it's still safe, I guess. Didn't have a whole lot of traffic or any problems out there today. I think I'm good on my driving. I get all that practice I got backing up the other day. Backing in, when we got back, I had to back it straight into a parking spot. And I think I got that down a little better now. I think I understand what I was doing wrong, but yeah, another day down. I guess we won't test till next week, so I still haven't sent any applications out yet. I don't want them bothering me yet, and I don't want to get in line for an orientation or something like that and then not be able to do it because I fail my test or just whatever. So the earliest I could go to one of those is going to be about at least 2 weeks, probably 3 weeks before I would be able to go to an orientation right now anyway. So I still got to put my stuff in storage and get a storage unit to put my stuff in. I'm going to try to get one big enough to put my Jeep in. I'm just going to store all of my crap, and I'm not going to mess with it. That should be about the only bill I've got. That and my phone bill should be the only bills I've got. I'm going to save some damn money. I wish I had a dash cam on my Jeep. I used to, for a little while, I had a little camera I taped on there when I was driving around sometimes in case I saw anything, but I took it off pretty fast because it was just annoying. But if I ever get when I get my Jeep fixed up a little bit after I get some money, I get it paid off and everything, so I wanted to put a trailer hitch on it, which when I won some money at the casino a couple months ago, I almost did that, but I'm going to get a trailer hitch on there. I'm going to get the bumpers replaced and put some better looking ones on there. I got a bump in the front there where my idiot neighbor backed into me 2 or 3 times. They've backed into me there, and I didn't say anything, though, just because I don't really give a shit. It looks cooler on a Jeep when you're kind of baked up a little bit anyway, so I'll just say I did that when I was out mudding or something. Yeah, I'm going to get it fixed up a little bit, just some new bumpers and stuff. I don't think I'm going to put a winch on there or anything, but I want to get a trailer hitch on here so I can pull some small trailers. I can't really pull like a big trailer. It doesn't have the towing capacity, but I can get a few things done to it. And I'm definitely going to get a dash cam and new stereo put in here. I've just got the stock stereo. Don't really need a CD player anymore. I'm just going to get something better than that. But for now, I guess I'm going to go get something to eat. Didn't do my laundry yesterday because I was tired. I'm glad I didn't because now all my clothes that I'm wearing right now are soaked, so I need to go wash them anyway. So I'll check back in later.